As we explore part-whole relationships, there's also some great activities that you can do to get practice with fractions, decimals, and percents. And one of them is working with tangrams. And some teachers that I work with know tangrams, and some teachers don't. I know growing up from an early age, I remember playing and using tangrams a lot. And tangrams involve a square that's made up of 7 geometric shapes. We have 2 large isosceles right triangles, 1 mid-sized isosceles right triangle, 2 small isosceles right triangles, a square, and a parallelogram. And this game, it's a combination of a geometry, because we're seeing all those geometric shapes, and also part-whole relationships. As a game, you're just trying to form these shapes, but indirectly, students and young adults and adults using this game get exposure to ideas in geometry as well as part-to-whole. So this is a fun activity to do, whether you're doing a geometry or part-to-whole activity, or just building up an awareness of shapes in space and part-to-whole relationships. Just really quickly, when you look at these shapes right here, if we wanted to turn this into a math lesson, right? I mean, of course, there's the game, form the bunny, or how do you form the duck? But if you wanted to turn it into a math lesson, you could do it very easy. Like if I asked you, if I called this A and I said, what part of A makes up what part of the square? I'm hoping that you'd see that, hey, A is approximately, it looks like it's 1/4 of the square. Is that right? So here we just turned this tangram problem into a part-to-whole thing, where we're like, this triangle, this large triangle is 1/4 the square. Or we could take this same idea right here and thinking about tangrams and building up an awareness of part-whole relationships, we could say very quickly, hey, I noticed that when I look at these shapes real quick, I noticed that this triangle, the big triangles, can be divided into 4 smaller triangles. And each one of the squares can be divided into 2. And this mid-sized triangle can be divided into 2. And this parallelogram can be divided into 2. And when we count up all the congruent small triangles that we divided this square by, we find out that each one of these small triangles is equal to 1/16 of the whole shape. Well, that's pretty cool, because now we know that each one of these triangles is 1/16. Well, what does that make the big one here? This big triangle is 1/16 plus another 1/16 plus another 1/16 plus another 1/16. So let me show you visually. That big one right here, which is made up of 4 tiny triangles, each that are 1/16 of the whole, is really 4/16 or 1/4. Okay, this is just another way of getting to that big triangle represents 1/4 of the whole. And I'm using tangrams as a way to sort of think about part-whole relationships and think about the relationships with these different shapes. And we're getting practice as we explore this with using some core fractions. Okay, so this could be an opportunity to explore part-to-whole relationships as well as a game. Let's look at this from a geometry perspective. Hi team, this is Chris Aaron from GOHAcademy. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, press the like button below or subscribe to our channel. We're going to do more of these videos to support teachers to prepare for their teacher certification exams. And if you need additional help, check out a GOHAcademy workshop. Go to GOHacademy.com and you'll see the workshops and webinars and tutoring available for teachers that need additional support. All right, thanks so much. Have a wonderful day, team. Take care. Bye-bye.